Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Blades of Avernum. Last episode, we did some more exploration, including actually looking in the room where all this poison is coming out of, the waste repository. That's going to be the end location, and I want to finish exploring through this place before I actually go in there and solve all this. So, let's take a look in the library. I'm sure we'll find some interesting things in here. You step into the library of the School of Magery. The air is cool, musty, and still, and the smell of books and leather bindings fills the air. Down the hallways, you see many shelves of books and scrolls, thick and thin, bound in paper and leather. Strangely, there's a visible lack of dust and decay. Things seem to have been kept in good order. Someone's been looking after the place. Like this wisp? A glowing wisp patrols the corridors of the library. When it gets close to you, it stops. After a few quiet seconds, a strange, high-pitched voice emerges from it. I am sorry, the library is closed. The school is closed. You cannot be here. If you are making a return, quickly deposit it in the appropriate room in the northeast corner. Then leave immediately. You may return when the school has reopened. Thank you. Then, before you can say anything, the wisp floats away. Can't go in there at the moment. Okay, a lot of searching on all these bookshelves to see if we can find anything of value. Chances are we probably won't. Suddenly a shower of books rains down from above onto your heads. Bruised, you look up, but you can't figure out what caused the books to fall. The hell did that? No, seriously, the hell did that? Another shower of books. What is doing this? Still nothing of any value in any of these bookshelves. But I will check all of them, gold darn it. There's gotta be something of value on one of them. At least it's quiet. I mean, you find an interesting and pleasingly thin book on magical items. Flipping through it, you learn about something called a piercing crystal. It's a magical item which can dispel any magical barrier it's thrown at. Useful thing to have around. Yeah, we already know about that. Alright, let's look in this bit. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. A book falls off the shelf in front of you. It lands open to the first page. The page has a large painted rune on it. You recognize what it is, but too late. The protective lift explodes. Why? So are there ghosts in the library or something? The library wisp has noticed you. Once again it speaks to you in its strange, high-pitched voice. I see that you have remained in the library. Perhaps you are lost. Let me create a servant to escort you out. There is a flash of light, and you have company. The wisp resumes its patrol. Okay, so the wisp is going to summon things for us if we remain in here and it keeps seeing us. You find a book on library sprites. They're magical invisible creatures created in many libraries, such as this one, to keep things clean and looked after automatically. The book makes a note that library sprites shouldn't be left unguided for too long. They are, in a limited way, sentient and will become very unstable when left alone. Is that what was dumping those books on our heads and causing books to fall off? And ooh, piercing crystal. And there's the shower of books. Of course. A moldy journal. Does this actually say anything? I doubt it does. This is an old tome which was meant to teach the readers secrets of the art of magic. Between the long stretches of esoteric trivia, the healthy lumps of guesswork, and the random patches which have been eaten by bookworms, it's basically useless. Somehow I'm not surprised. Here's the top of the place. And it summoned another. Alright, you know what? We'll explore that area in a bit. Indexing. The index card and files for the library were in this room. Well, they still are, but someone has gone through, dumped them out, and mixed them up. In this state of disarray, they'll be useless for finding your way around the library. Another moldy journal. Another moldy journal. Yeah, we've already read that. Returns. This is the returns room where students could bring back borrowed books and scrolls. They were left on 5 tattered rugs, from there to be sorted and returned to their shelves. The library had an automaton to aid in the sorting and shelving. It is still here. It is a golem which hobbles back and forth in the room looking at the rugs. The years had not been kind to the creature. It's starting to crack and crumble. As you look around, you notice 2 things. First, the golem has a brass key hanging around its neck. Second, one of the rugs has no books on it. This fact seems to be agitating the golem. It keeps returning to the rug, looking for something. Perhaps it's waiting for a textbook to be returned. Well, we happen to have a couple of textbooks, so... The golem walks over, picks up the book you dropped, and inspects it. Seems to be what the creature was looking for. It turns and starts to walk out. Something, however, has been triggered in its magical programming. The energy that has been holding it together all these years finally fades. Every step it takes knocks a piece of it loose. As you watch, it falls to bits. Doesn't even make it to the door. All that is left is a pile of rocks and the brass key. You take it. Key sounds useful. Scroll, I don't know what that does. And I think we can leave this textbook here. Alright. That's a nice little quiet reading room. As is that. I like it. What have we got here? Advanced and rare spellbooks. This chamber was where all of the school's rarest and most valuable spellbooks were stored. They're gone now. There's nothing but several rows of bare pedestals and this official-looking proclamation pinned to the wall. By the order of Emperor Stuart, most high ruler of the Empire, it is now officially decreed that the School of Magery, located in Skylark Vale, cease operations immediately. The deadline for ceasing of operations is 1 week from receipt of this proclamation. The school is to be sealed and all magical texts returned to Empire custody or destroyed. The school is to be permanently sealed and all students and faculty are to return to Empire custody. Anyone interfering with the carrying out of this order will be disciplined in the most severe way. A similar fate will await those entering the school later than 1 week from now. That is all. The proclamation is dated 80 years ago. Emperor Stuart was dead well before you were born. Oh well, a pity. Alright, and in here... Interesting, there's something in here. Ooh, lockpicks. But what's this? You walk up to this strange control panel. It's about 4 feet high, is made of shiny bronze and iron, and beeps and buzzes. You spend a few minutes looking for controls, instructions, or some hint of what it does. When you touch the stone, glowing green words appear on the stone. They read, Tome Dispenser. Please select remaining available. Mining arts or wood carving arts. Please make a selection. Below the message are the numbers 1 and 2. Mining arts is something that someone outside actually wanted. Touch the 1. You touch the number. All of the writing disappears. Squeals and beeping sounds come from the wall behind the pedestal. A panel opens up in the wall and a scroll falls out. Unfortunately, some smoke and sparks come out with it. You take the papers. You touch the control panel again, but this time no writing appears. Well, we got something someone else wanted. This section of the library was intentionally destroyed, probably about the time the school closed. Looks like a large magical explosion was involved. Yeah, there must have been some spellbooks or something in here. There's still some left over. Create illusions, okay. Moldy journal, not handy. Another moldy journal, not handy. And nothing in there. And the wisp noticed us again. Alright, there's only one other place to look at, and that's in here. Alright, well, we have a couple piercing crystals, so I think we can use one of them. Yeah, we have 3. Definitely we can use one. When you step into this chamber, a cloud of blue mist appears in the northwest corner. The magical trap drops a big, nasty lizard in front of you. Oh, that one's dead. You find a thick tome bound in thick red leather. Strange runes and symbols are etched in the cover. The cover is soft and warm to the touch. Read it. The book is a complex treatise on ways to calmly use magic in adventuring situations. The exercises for the attaining and manipulating of mental focus are excellent, and have applications even for those warriors that don't use magic. You read the book and absorb the tips within. They're very useful. Hey, more experience. What about this one? It's a book on necromancy and the dark arts, describing rituals so dark and horrifying they chill your soul, and yet so eerily compelling that you can't stop reading. When you finally stumble away, you feel numb. Your brain feels dull and confused. That didn't help at all. You find a thick tome bound in thick green-dyed leather. Strange runes and symbols are etched in the cover. It's a book of recipes. You learn secrets for concoctions to do everything from cure a sheep's boils to make a sheep grow better wool to make a sheep strong. Sadly, since your professional activities don't much involve sheep, its usefulness is limited. However, one recipe, which uses spiritual herbs, has a footnote that it also works on humans. It's a strength potion. You memorize it. And I'm going to take a look at what's in here, too. Small shield, Fletcher's ring, and wand of acid. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, I'm going to reload for a second so we don't have that drained one. Alright, that's all that done, and... Can I? Not yet. Son of a bitch. Alright. Well, we did get the book we needed to get, so I'm going to run back upstairs in order to deposit the book. Well, not deposit, but give it to the people who want it. We'll probably get some good experience out of it. And they're going to want the information. It'll be a bit of a run, but it shouldn't be too bad. We'll get there just fine. By the way, I keep forgetting to mention, but, I'm just curious if any of you can figure out the theme I happen to give the party this time. Anyone who's watched my Let's Plays knows that I always do some sort of theme for my, parties in the Avernum games. I seriously doubt anyone is going to figure out what the theme is for these particular characters, but if you can, see if you can. Good luck. Maybe you'll get some sort of reward or something, I don't know. Alright, I found some interesting scrolls in the school. Hey, level ups. She grabs the scrolls from your hands and eagerly inspects them. Yes, very interesting. Maybe even with a few weeks of work, useful. Thanks. As she stands admiring the scrolls, you're a reminder of the reward she promised. She throws you a bag of coins. Yay! Draco can level up mage spells. Do so. And Sheik leveled up. Strength to 10. Alright, and with this, we'll be able to get those spells from the Venati. And we also have a few things that need to be identified, so I'll just go do that. Fortunately, it's an easy thing to do. Way over this way. No, not that one. This one. Can you identify my items? What have we got that needs to be identified? No! Damn it. Okay, we got Bitter Loss. Changes experience, -2 skill points when used, and makes user very ill. Definitely no. We've also got Cursed Gloves. Definitely not wearing those. And a Cursed Small Shield. Also, definitely not using that. Drop the shield. Drop the gloves. And drop the Bitter Loss scroll. Okay. Dust of Shadows, basic powder, cleansing powder. Those are useful. What's the Shard of Release again? Cures mind control on whole group. I think I'm going to give that to Bonnie. Unshackling Crystal is actually the same thing, so give that to Bonnie too. Alright, now let's go sell this various loot we have. Because we have things we can sell. Emeralds. Shield ring, sell that. Gold ring, silver bracelet. Sell the slow scroll. Wand of fire, when did we get that? And I think that's all we really need to sell. Yeah, what is the Wand of Fire cast? Fire Blast! Definitely give that to Draco. Alright. Now, back down we shall go. We can go explore in the experimental halls. At least a little bit. I don't think there was anything that we could have, yeah, I don't think there was. Alright, moving on. Once again. I mean, hey, at least you still have pruning. Wrong target. Give another rest so we can get back the energy and such and be full. Cast a light spell. Alright, this way. This way. This way. And we'll be doing a long, long run all the way around. And then we'll get down there. No, why did we actually go in this way? It's much faster to go the other way. Especially because we actually need to stop and get those spells. I almost forgot. So quickly, a stop with the Monatai. Right here. Capture Mind and Simulacrum. Does that need to be a higher level still? Simulacrum needs to be 10. Ugh. Great. It's gonna be another 2 levels before we can get that. At least you got Capture Mind out of it. Ugh. Alright. That just leaves the experiment halls. Alright, we got like 10 minutes. We can at least start looking through here. Rear exit B. You stand at a hidden rear exit of the School of Magery, a several-mile-long passage lit by long-lasting magical lamps, which students and faculty could use to escape quickly if necessary. The tunnel slopes gently up and out. Really now? Well, let's see where this goes. Steamy tunnel. Where is this? Apparently we're up here. So what's in the middle of this steamy tunnel? Very hostile and deadly giant lizards. Well, we can shoot them with arrows, I guess. Oh, there's 3 of them. Wonderful. Can you reach that guy? You can. Oh boy. Alright, little healing. There's that one dead. There we go. That was painful. At least we got through there. There's going to be some more there, isn't there? I would not be surprised. No. Is there a hidden path over here somewhere or something? There's gotta be like a hidden path or some. Aha! There it. Ooh. Ow. Okay. We have 2 piercing crystals and a shit ton of regular crystals. Ah, crap! I forgot to heal us! You know what, fine. Just give the healing to all of us. I can't even remember how to heal our people. I honestly can't remember how to resurrect anyone. I'll be right back. Okay, good news. This time I actually managed to grab the, crystals without horribly killing everyone. So, now mission accomplished. Now we can continue our explorations here. Hello, rats. Okay, you are diseased. Student discipline. That sounds lovely. It's a comfy little area, and that's not pleasant. Clearly this student did not get appropriate discipline or something. Or too much discipline. Either way, mages are incredibly OP. That's all I have to say. Find a stout wooden lever emerging from a slot in the floor, set all the way to one side. Pull it. Hear the sounds of chains and grinding gears. Ah, that opened up this. Light, please. More rats. And shitrack larva. Nope, there's more. Alright. Waste repository. High to north, weak to south, disposal on Sundays. In this chamber, the School of Magery kept their valued school mascot, Spiny. When they abandoned the school, they left their mascot behind. Unfortunately, their mascot, a long, vicious worm, is a very long-lived creature. When you approach, it slithers out from under a massive mound of garbage and filth. Feeding on the denizens of the school has helped it grow large, and its imprisonment has put it in a very bad mood. And paralyzation. Fortunately, it was relatively easy to kill. Knowledge brew. Okay, that I'm giving to Draco. Lockpicks. Nothing else of value, but knowledge brew. It gives +3 skill points. Yeah, give that to Draco. He will need that so he can get mage spells 10. The floor here is covered with dead goblins. Looks like they fell from a hole in the ceiling dropped from far above. Oh hey, I remember when we saw that. You detect the too familiar burning scent of unprocessed waste. Seems like the stuff is everywhere. And considering the state of the valley above, it is. Gauntlets. The copious amounts of virulent waste produced by the school's experiments were packed in cans and thrown into this portal. The waste disposal faculties are probably at the other end. The portal is running on low power now and is incapable of carrying anything anywhere. Okay then. Ah, that's the other way out. You know, jeez. We should open those other gates, so... You know what, I'm going to go open the other gates, so I'm going to make me run all the way to the other side, so that we have the other gates open. Also, I just realized Draco has taken a lot of damage. It's just going to be a long run to get to there. Because of course it is. Because these freaking gremlins! Even when they're all dead, they're annoying. Hopefully the other gate remains open. Ooh, here's some storage. Anything of use? A couple cloaks, robes. Ooh, energy elixir. I don't think you have one. You have one. Both you. And some herbs. Some trash and bars of lead. Valuable, but heavy. Not gonna take it. That could actually be useful stuff. And I'm gonna save and take a look, see if there's any useful things in those books. Alright, Fox, let's open this up and see if there's anything of value here. Create illusions and call beast scroll. Destroyed textbooks. And moldy journal. Not worth it in my opinion, not worth using a rare piercing crystal. Reloading. Alright, reloaded from that, and what's in here? Ah, here's the lever for those gates. Nothing in here. Board game, pants, shirt. Iron arrows and iron bolts. Interesting, but not anything we need to take. And the lights are out. Right, are the other gates open? They are. Excellent. We got plenty of places we can explore in here, and we don't have enough time to do all of it because this is the end of this episode. Next episode, we will continue looking through the experimental halls. I have a feeling somewhere down here we're going to find whatever the hell caused them to decide to close this place down. It's probably going to be very dangerous, but we're going to do what we can to at least get rid of it, so that's no longer a problem. Or a threat. That'll be in the next episode. So, until then, I am Chester44. That is Fox, Sheik, Bonnie, and Draco. This has been a Blades of Avernum Let's Play, and I shall see you all next time.